Hi YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a AI app which can summarize YouTube videos. I'm going to show you an example of the website of what we'll be making, and then I'll walk through the steps of how to make it. So let me just get it opened real quick. So here it is. Let me pull it onto my screen. One sec. Okay, now here it is. So it has over here on the side, it has this menu, so you can select which dashboard. It's gonna just have home, the YouTube summarizer, and a contact page for you, but you can add more. These are just stuff I'm also working on. So here's an example of it working. This is I'll look up a TED, oh fuck it, do this one. And then, so this is 10 minutes and 12 seconds, so that would be 612 seconds. And then I'll put the link, and then you just press convert, and you wait, and then it will give you the transcription of the video and a summary. And I'm just gonna speed this up because it does take a little bit, because this app is hosted for free. But before I get into speeding up this section, I just want to say there is a company that does this. It's called Quarter, and they got $4.5 million in seed funding. And so I'm going to show you how to do this for free. You can look up this company, but they take earnings calls and stuff, and they give you the transcription and summarize it and just give you the important stuff. So we're going to be building our own Quarter app, a web app. So now I'm going to speed it up. So that, let me see, it did the transcription, and now it's still running. It's going to do the summary soon. There, full summary. And this, so there it is. I was just reading through it a little, but this is, oh, sorry, words. This is how to do it for free. There's a company out there that has millions of dollars worth of funding. So obviously it took 3 minutes, but it transcribed a 10-minute video into a short summary in only 3 minutes, which is still pretty good given the fact that you're able to do this for free and you don't have to pay. There's probably going to be some subscription fee to this website, because they have, I'm not trying to be like a competition to them or anything, but I'm just showing you how you can use AI and this open AI to make a free web app. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is go to this website called OpenAI. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's what the new DALL-E 2 has come out. They're the ones that made that, which is making a bunch of these, which is used to make a bunch of these AI image apps. And then they also have ChatGPT, GPT-3, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. So go in here, and then you're gonna want to get your API key, and then create a file, a Python file, and you'll store your API key. I'm gonna change my API key so it doesn't, like, I'm showing it to you now, but you can try to use it. It's not gonna work, I don't think. And after you do that, then you'll be ready to get started. Okay, now that you have your API key, you want to create a requirements file like this. And once you have it made, you can type pip. You can open up a terminal and then type pip install -r rec.txt or requirements, whatever the text file is called. And then just copy all these requirements. This one right here is for the whisper. which is how you convert video to text. This is OpenAI. This is what the API for that website. This is Streamlit, which helps make your apps faster. You actually don't want that. You want this right here, ffmpeg.python. And if you're on Mac, you want to open up your terminal and type brew and install ffmpeg. There's a lot of issues with trying to do ffmpeg on local, so this is how to do it. And then once you do that, once you have all this in, you can just press enter after you typed it, and it'll install all the requirements you need. Okay, so now that we have all the requirements, we can start making the app. So first we're going to start with all of our imports. The first import we need is OpenAI, so we'll do import OpenAI, and then we'll do import Whisper, and then we'll do from API key import API key, and then we'll do from PyTube import PyTube import YouTube. It's when you're using Python, it's always good to, if you just need a certain one thing from a library, just import, like say from that import this, because then it'll make your program run faster, because then instead of importing everything, you're only importing what you need, and then your code will run faster. And one of the big complaints with Python is that it's slow compared to the other programming language, so this is just one way to give you some more speed. And then we're gonna import ffmpeg, and then we're gonna import OS, and then import numpy as np, and then import streamlit as st, and then import from io import that, and then import streamlit.components.v1 as components, and then that should be everything. So then you'll reference your API key, and that will, well, it doesn't matter, I showed you my API key. So that references that Python file. Next, we'll start creating the web app. We'll get right into it. So we'll say option, this will create that sidebar, and then I'm gonna say which dashboard. This is something I always say, which dashboard. You can put whatever you want, and then we'll create the dashboard. So we'll make a home, and then we'll create a YouTube video, YouTube video summarizer, and then we'll create a contact page, so if anybody likes your work, they can reach out to you. Contact page, and then they can, you can get hired or something, add this to your resume or whatever. So to start, and then if you want, you can have it automatically reference a certain one. Let me just So for this one, maybe you want it automatically to go to the YouTube video summarizer, or something. I'm just trying to figure out what this little red thing's about. Do I not? Okay, there. So that'll go automatically to the YouTube summarizer, or if you put 0, it'll go automatically to the home. I'm gonna say go automatically to YouTube video summarizer. And then we'll say if option equals home, and then st.write contact me on LinkedIn to hire me. And then you'll put your linkedin.com/ you'll put your information. That's not my information, but I just don't care. And then after that, we'll start creating the YouTube video summarizer. So we'll say st.title, and then we'll say we're gonna start with creating a start time and end time. So we'll say start underscore. Wait, first we'll get the URL. So we'll say URL equals that, and then we'll say we want to start time and an end time. So we'll say start time equals st dot number input. Please enter a time in seconds. End time. Please enter a time in seconds. And then we'll do a summarize. And then, so if they click the button, it'll say summarizing. Wow, this is actually nicer than my current one. I'm gonna delete all this because I'm not sure. This is, moving a little bit too fast for me. I have this GitHub Copilot, which you can use for free if you have a student account. If you go to college or high school, you can use it for free. So I'm just gonna do up to right here. And then I'll explain what it is so far. So, actually, I'll run it. Well, so this gets to YouTube. This is a YouTube variable. So this is the link. And then it downloads that video using the PyTube, which we imported up above from PyTube. We imported YouTube. So it uses YouTube to download that video. And then we only want the streams. I'm going to have to fix this because we don't want all that. We just want YT there. And then, so this just gets the audio file and it gets the first one. There's multiple streams. And I think that's good for now. I'm just gonna run it and make sure everything's looking good. So to run it, you'll do streamlit run app.py. And then, so there's something wrong. Good thing we checked this. What doesn't it like? Do we do select box? Home. Which dashboard? We didn't put a comma. Bet you it works now. Yep. Okay. So now whenever we press summarize, it should download the video. Let's st.write the stream just to make sure it's downloading the video. Or what's the variable called? It's called video. So we'll do video. Oh, we can do .title. That's cool. Okay. And then we'll run that. And I'm gonna find a YouTube video to, we can do the same one, or let's find a new one. I like these TED Talks. Here's a good one. Wait, that other guy looked interesting. Whatever. So, and then say we only want 10 minutes of it instead of the whole 15. Well, you probably want the whole 15. So that would be 900 seconds. So first we put in this. It's from 0 to 900. And then we'll press summarize. Okay. In line 31. Maybe this should be URL maybe? YT equals YouTube video, YouTube URL, and then let's do video equals yt.streams.filter, only audio equals true, and then we'll do stream equals video.first, and then we'll just write oh, we have to so we'll do stream.download, and then we'll give it a file name equals video, we'll say YT, I'm not going to cut out those wrong things, I just want you to see the missteps that organically happen while you're trying to code. And let's rerun that. And then, oh, let's say 600 seconds. See what happens. 31. Huh. Excuse me. There we go. Sorry that took so long. Now let's see what that looks like. There. Sorry about that. I was just having to go through and fix some stuff. I had to find what the problem was in order to be able to fix the problem. So now that we have it downloaded, we can use ffmpeg to cut it, so we'll say ffmpeg.input, and what should our input be? It should be YT video, and then you can have it output as anything. I'll do MP3, and then we have to do a start time and an end time, and we already have those defined up above. So all we have to do is do ss equals start time, comma 2 equals end time. And now let's test it out. Summarize. Well, actually, we didn't even summarize. Well, say you had a video that had a bunch of extra, at the beginning they play a bunch of intro music and stuff like that. Then you can cut that stuff out.
And you knew nothing about them until you had.
Okay, awesome. So next, we're going to use the Whisper model to transcribe the video from video to text. We'll say response equals model. Wait, so first, sorry. Response equals model dot transcribe. And then, oh, that thing would have given me the, yeah, right there. Now let's try it. Summarize. And we'll say yes. Transcript has no attribute transcript. Trans equals model dot response. Just do that. Sorry, oh my gosh, there's so many errors in this video. As you can see, I'm not the greatest developer. Yes. And it's using CPU. So my i9 is pushing. I don't have the M1 or M2 chip, I just have an i9. Here we go. And then it breaks it up into different segments, which is cool. It uses math. So that's that for now. I'm gonna take a short break and then I'm gonna finish up on how to summarize. So I'm just gonna stop and you won't even know that I'm taking a break. Okay, I'm back. So now that we have the response coming out correctly, we can summarize it. So to start, we'll create a transcript variable equals response text, and then we need to break the words up into each word, and then create chunks because OpenAI can't accept all the words at once. It'll throw an error if you try to do a whole video's worth of words at once. So we're gonna join the list of chunks and then create a list called summary response, and then create a for loop for chunk and chunks. We are going to join them. And then create a prompt to feed in. We're going to ask it to summarize, or if you don't want to do that, we can also, there's a thing that's built into OpenAI, and it's called too long, didn't read. So that also summarizes it, either one. And then create your thing. So engine equals, we can do text dash DaVinci So that uses GPT-3. That's not as good as the Chat GPT, but still good. And then we'll set a temperature, which makes the randomness, and then we'll set a max tokens. And then this top P controls how many random results the model should consider for completion as suggested by the temperature dial, thus determining the scope of randomness. So we'll set it to 1. And then frequency penalty equals 0, and presence penalty equals 1. And then we'll close it up. So now that we have sent, this will send the response into OpenAI, and then all we have to do is append it to the list we made up above. So we'll do summary response dot append, and then create a full summary, and then just st.header full video summary, and st.write full summary, and then see how it works. So put that video in. I forget how long the video was. Video was 15 minutes and 22 seconds, so that would be 922 seconds. And then hit summarize. So I'll speed this last part up because the summary usually takes a while. So it just outputted the transcript. Now it should be working on creating the full summary. And there you go. So, thank you for watching. The things I added was, I cleaned up this, and I added this right here. I'm gonna have the GitHub, I'm gonna upload this to GitHub, so you can just copy paste it. And I'm also gonna link a web app that I made and deployed, so if you just wanna use the web app rather than creating this yourself, you can also do that. Thank you for sticking through it to the end, and I hope you have a wonderful day.